Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for following me, and if you've just found me and you're not following me, please subscribe. So I am going to show you what I'm packing for a 7-day cruise to Alaska. And I will be honest, if you've been following me, you know that I usually travel carry-on only, but not for this trip. Looks like I'm going to do a checked bag because it's actually the first cold weather trip that I'm taking, and because Alaska is so unpredictable, I need to make sure that I'm prepared. But I'll tell you this, the best way to make sure that you don't overpack is to make a list. And that's what I've done. I've made a list day by day of all of the activities that my cruise companion and I are going to be doing, as well as what I'm going to be wearing each day. Is that going to help me from overpacking? We'll see. So I'm going to go through day by day what I'm wearing. All right, so we are catching the ship out of Seattle, and I'm wearing one outfit to travel from where I am to Seattle. With that outfit, I'm going to be wearing leggings, t-shirt, long cardigan. The cardigan I can also use on the ship if it's, cool or chilly in some of the areas, especially the restaurants, because the restaurants tend to be a little cold. So I can use the cardigan that I'm traveling in on the ship as well. And so that's what you try to do, is to pack things that you can, that do double duty, so that you don't have to pack so many single pieces of clothing. So we've got the outfit that I'm traveling in, and when we get to Seattle, we're getting there about midday, so we're not going to really have a lot of time to go to the hotel and do all of this stuff. So we're going to get to the hotel, check our bags, then hit the ground running. We'll be out sightseeing, and we'll probably end up going straight to dinner and then finally back to the hotel late that evening. Embarkation day is the day after we get into Seattle, because we're going in a day early. And so my outfit for embarkation day, I'm going to be wearing these cargo jeans, super cute, and a black top. And with this outfit, I can once again wear the cardigan that I am traveling in, because it's a black cardigan. Once we get on the ship, we usually don't get into our rooms until about 2 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock. So whatever I'm in is what I'm in. We don't have any plans that evening for any of the dinners at the paid restaurants. So I'm going to have on the jeans and the top and the cardigan, check, get to our rooms eventually, unpack our stuff, go to dinner. By then it's, late evening. So whatever I'm wearing is what I'm wearing. Right after that, we have, once we leave, our next day is a sea day. I will be going to the gym, so I will have on jeans and, a t-shirt and leggings for the gym. Once I'm done with the gym, then I'm going to come back to the room, take a shower, and I've got these gray leggings. And these gray leggings are going to be kind of like my on the ship that week leggings. So you know how sometimes you have, at least for Caribbean people, we have house clothes. So this is going to be my version of house clothes. I'm going to have these leggings, and I'm going to have a couple of t-shirts that I can switch with the leggings in case you know, they get dirty for some reason. If the t-shirt I'm wearing gets dirty. So I've got 2 t-shirts that I'm taking with me, long sleeves, that I can switch out and wear with these leggings each day of the cruise. That night, while we are at sea, we do have dinner reservations. So I am wearing this dress to dinner. It's a short dress to dinner. And I'm wearing it with the same black cardigan that I am traveling in and that I wore on embarkation day. Our first stop is Sitka, Alaska. And I'm going to be wearing these purple joggers and this purple pullover top. I love purple. So that's going to be my outfit for Sitka, Alaska. I do have base layers, which are leggings and long sleeve top that I can wear underneath that purple outfit if it's cold outside, okay? Again, once we're done with Sitka and we're back on the ship, take a shower, put my leggings on and whatever t-shirt I'm wearing, and go to dinner, hang out, do whatever. Our next stop is Juneau. Juneau, I'm going to be wearing this zip up and these gray leggings. Now these are different from the ones that I'm hanging out on the ship with, because these are thicker leggings and they almost look like pants because they have a seam down the front. So I'm going to be wearing these leggings and this pretty seafoam color top when we go to Juneau. Again, come back to the ship, take a shower, put on my regular leggings and a nice shirt. Icy Strait Point is our next stop. There, we're doing some whale watching. So I'm figuring, because we're going to be out on the water, it's going to be wet and it's going to be cold. I'm going to be wearing, again, purple. This is a different top, zipper, super cute, zips up all the way, and the same pants from a couple of days ago. Okay? Now, because it's going to be possibly cold and wet, this is where my ski pants come in, because I do have ski pants to wear over my regular pants in case it is cold and wet, so they don't get wet and, you know, uncomfortable. Again, get back to the ship after the whale watching, take a shower, put on your leggings and your top. Our next stop is Ketchikan, and this is where I'm wearing a sweater, and I do have a tank top to wear under it, and once again, gray leggings. And our final stop is Victoria, BC. This is a walking tour, and this is where it's actually at nighttime. So we will be outside at night. I'm assuming the weather will be nice, but just in case it's not, I'm going to have long sleeve shirt with a long sleeve t-shirt underneath it, and I'm going to once again wear my cargo jeans. And so that's that for all of the excursions. And then disembarkation, which is going to be exactly what I wore to travel. And so I have packed, and I realize as I'm doing this video that I've actually overpacked, because I have 1, 2, 3 extra pairs of pants, and I have 1, 2 extra tops. So I can tell you that I don't need these other 3 pairs of pants. So I'm going to put a pair back. I'm going to put 2 pairs back, and I'm going to keep 1 as a just in case, because you know, if you ever get something on your pants or your shirt, you want to have something to change off into. So I'm going to put, these are actually jeggings, so they are super comfortable, and they're dark wash, so they will go with anything. So I'm going to put those in here, and I'm also going to keep 1 of the tops, so I have an extra top. And that's it. Now, your friend is going to be packing cubes. Packing cubes are going to help you keep everything organized. I'm going to have 1 packing cube for my pants, and I'm going to have 1 packing cube for my tops. And that way you keep everything separated and nice, and you know where everything is. So those 2 packing cubes for my pants and my tops are going to go in one side. I have a packing cube for my personals, you know, underwear, bras, panties, that kind of stuff. That's 1 packing cube. And then I have another packing cube that has my pajamas, my gym clothes, socks, that kind of thing. And that's that. So, and also in my suitcase will be my cosmetic case, because I'm taking full-sized things like, you know, lotion and that sort of thing, since I have to check this bag anyway. So I am not going to stress myself and try to buy mini versions of anything. Shoes, because I know that's a question. So shoes to wear around the ship, I have a pair of black flats, and yes, I do have hiking boots. And this is where my carry-on bag is going to come in. So I do have a carry-on bag. And what I've done is put my hiking boots in here. They are brand new, haven't worn them, so don't come for me because they're not in shoe bags. But they're brand new. Have not worn them outside yet. They're gonna end up going in my carry-on bag because I don't want to stuff them into the suitcase. And in the carry-on bag as well are things for my hair and some face masks. You call this an extension cord kind of thing, because it's got multiple plugs and USBs, so we only need to use 1 outlet in the cabin, but we can plug in multiple devices. And what else is in here? My binoculars, which I absolutely need. My selfie stick, which I just ordered, that's going in here as well. And my wallet, passport, and all of that is all going in here. So that's going to be my carry-on bag. I am going to take a backpack because I figure for some of these excursions, I'm probably going to need a backpack. So I do have a backpack that I'm going to take with me. It's nylon. I was going to pack it in the suitcase, but then I just decided to toss some random stuff in here. So for example, here's my case that has all of my charging cords and power plugs, my charging brick. I have my, what do you call this? You know, whatever. For my drinks, went for on the ship, put my water and stuff, my tumbler, thank you. I've got things that I want to be able to get to quickly. So these are like Tylenol and, you know, things like that. And this is what I put them all, everything in. So like, this is a whole pharmacy, which I absolutely love these little things. And it's got everything in here. So you don't have to take the bottles. And you can get these on Amazon. And an umbrella, because apparently, even if it's not cold, but if it's raining, you still need an umbrella. So I'm taking that as well. So with me, I'm checking my suitcase, but I'm gonna have this backpack and that red duffel bag with me on, you know, when I go on the plane. And that's it. I really hope I haven't overpacked. I don't think I have. But this, like I said, this is the first time that I'm doing a cold weather cruise. So this was really hard for me. But I think I got it. So in a little while, when we're on the cruise, I'll be sure to take some video and some pics so that you can see all the outfits. Thanks for joining me, and take care.